I keep seeing business owners making the same three painful mistakes that are costing them hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in lost value. If you're a business owner in Mason, Lake, Oceana, or Manistee counties here in Michigan, this may be the most important 3-minute video that you watch this year. I'm Ryan Howe. I help business owners build valuable companies that sell for premium multiples using the Value Builder system. Let me share what's keeping your fellow Michigan business owners up at night. Pain point number one: you built a job, not a business. What do I mean by that? Everything goes through you. Every decision, every conversation, every customer relationship issue, you name it, everything is completely dependent upon you. And here's the brutal truth: buyers look for businesses where the owner is not involved. They want to be able to come in and buy a business that can run without them. They do not want to buy a business that they then have to learn. They're looking to get a return on their investment, not another job. Now, the good news with the Value Builder system, we take a look at everything and we're able to quickly identify the areas that we need to separate you from, hire, train, set up standard operating procedures to not only improve the business, which is going to help make you more money, it is also going to signal to buyers that, hey, this is an actual business, not some hobby they're going to be spending their money on. It is fixable. It does take time. Pain point number two, it's called the someday syndrome. I'm going to sell my business someday, as in some point out in the future that doesn't really exist. It's this ethereal thing that eventually I'll get to the point where I want to sell my business. And one of the things I've dealt with here consistently in West Michigan has to be the number of owners who just inquired and said, hey, Ryan, I'm thinking about selling my business. I'm getting up there in years and I'd like to be able to sell it. And when we do the Value Builder assessment, when we take a look at things, the amount of work on a compressed time frame that they want to get these things done, in many cases, their best option is to liquidate, close down the business, sell the equipment, sell the building, and that's it. Because there isn't enough time because of reasons, right? You name it, medical, family, just life shows up, for them to be able to get a business that somebody would even want to buy, let alone a bank finance. And this is why you shouldn't wait until you're ready to sell to start working with an exit planner. My job is to help you build a valuable company now. So when you're ready to sell, the work's done. It's there. And while it's being built, we're making adjustments. You're making more money. You're adding value not only back to yourself, but to your employees, back to your clients, and back to the community. You're going to be building a much more vibrant and resilient company for now and into the future. And rather than saying someday, which might be 15 years from now, if the opportunity comes up 7 years from now and you've done the work, you can sell that business then. And then what do you do with that extra time that you just got back now that you've been able to sell that business for what you deserve to get from it? Someday in the future is not the best day to start working on your business. Today is the best day. Pain point number three, which is the do-it-yourself disaster. I've come into many businesses where the owner or the chief operating officer, your operations person, whoever it is, has picked up a book that said, hey, here's something we should do, and we're going to start implementing these things without having the experience, the training, or the structured plan in place to be able to do it in a way that's successful. And what it does is it sours everyone because things aren't executed correctly. You don't have outside accountability. You don't have inside accountability. You don't have a way to appropriately track the metrics to see if you are getting the appropriate return on investment, all the business things that we want to do. But ultimately, it just upsets everyone. They just get frustrated because there's no method to the madness. And it's done in a way that is haphazard. When it comes to exit planning, it isn't just about finding a buyer. It's about building a business that's going to 3 to 6x your multiple for your business. And that's done through a structured process. And I use the Value Builder system specifically to help identify the 8 drivers of value within your company that we're going to focus on. And when we get those 8 drivers locked in and ready to go, buyers are going to be naturally drawn to your business because it's going to be running at peak performance. And that's what I do as a certified exit planner through the Exit Planning Institute. At this point, you're like, okay, Ryan, well, what does that mean for me? How does this even work? What does it even look like? And the answer is the same for everybody. It starts with taking the assessment. Now, I have a link to the assessment. It takes like 15, 13 minutes. It doesn't take very long. It's in my bio, but it's also in the first comment that you're going to see down below. Follow the link, fill it out. Make sure you include your financials because that's going to help us have a better idea what your current value is and where we can get you to. Fill it out and we'll have a conversation. I cannot overstate the importance of taking the time and actually filling out the assessment. You're flying blind if you don't have some sort of metric to measure your business against the best known practices within your industry to see what those values and multiples really look like. If doing it for yourself isn't enough, think about your legacy, think about your family, think about your employees, about how important it is to be able to pass something on so they can continue to thrive here on the West Shore.